What's going on, boys and girls? All right, man, it's video time. I got two subjects, man. Let's start with this guy first. His name is Mike Johnson, the new Speaker of the House. Okay, now, why they got rid of the other one, I have no idea. Okay, because they all work for Satan. They're all doing the same thing. I think what they do, guys, is again, I said it before about Trump. They'll make one guy look bad and bring in another and bring in another, move all the pieces on the chessboard. But in reality, okay, they're trying to make it look like they're working for the people. But in reality, they all work for Satan and they're deceiving you and bringing in the New World Order. Okay, so this little move that went on here is probably the same thing. Anyway, man, Mike Johnson, right out the door, this guy's talking about God and Jesus. Okay, now I'm watching TikTok. All these Christians, oh my God, you know, we got a man of God in the White House. Here we go. Okay, this is how easily millions of Christians are deceived. All they got to do is hear somebody say the word Jesus or God, and right away they start following that individual. Prosperity preachers that are wicked and churches that are wicked to the core are deceiving millions of Christians and taking all their money because these Christians are weak-minded. They have no discerning. Okay, so same thing with this guy. He starts talking about God and Jesus to lead all the weak Christians into his little trap. And then the truth comes out. He starts talking about cutting Social Security. He wants to cut Medicaid. Okay, he wants to mandate this in children and everybody. Okay, it's going to be mandatory to get the Satan juice. So here we go. So anyway, Social Security, which is a Ponzi scheme, I'm going to get to that in a minute. He claims that the reason they're going to raise the age of Social Security now and make cuts to it, so they're going to make cuts to Social Security, they're going to bring your money down, and they're going to raise the age that you can collect it. Basically, what he's trying to say is that he wants to make sure that you're dead before you ever collect that money that doesn't even exist in the first place because the government has already spent it. They're over $200 trillion in debt. The Ponzi scheme, they put Bernie Madoff in prison for a Ponzi scheme. Sam Bankman, FTX, he's on trial now for doing the same thing. Bernie Madoff and Sam Bankman are a grain of sand on the beach compared to what your government is doing to everybody. All the governments of the world. This is why they need to be abolished. But anyway, guys, this guy says that the reason they're going to raise the age on Social Security is because people are now living over 100. This is what he says. This is what Satan has said. You know, oh my God. Everybody knows that the average lifespan of a man is like 67. Women live longer, 70, 75, 72. You know, the men die earlier because they have to deal with the women. Just kidding, sort of. But anyway, guys, he's saying that people are living over 100, so therefore we are going to raise the age before you can start collecting Social Security. Believe it or not. So really what he's trying to say is we don't want anybody collecting it at all because it doesn't even exist anyway. We already spent that money long ago. And the only way that we're paying the existing people that do collect is by firing up the counterfeiting presses that only the mafia government has the legal right to do. You know, they make their laws and they break their own laws. Now, if you were to do that, you'd be in prison for the rest of your life, but they can fire up these counterfeiting presses and do as they please. Anyway, man, this guy is from Satan. Obviously, he's lying his ass off already, making new laws, mandatory Satan juice. Watch out, watch out. Here we go. Just like the Bible says, if you don't take that mark and you can't buy or sell. Money, buy or sell. Now let's get into one more thing here. Iran, the United States just attacked Iran or a base in Iran or something like that with something to do with Israel over there. So now, I'm reading the Bible and I'm thinking, man, you know what? This could be where nation rises against nation in the Bible. End days. We could see a really big thing spark off here. Now you got Russia, China, Iran. I mean, Iran's got a lot of nasty stuff, man. So who knows what's going to happen there. And again, guys, all it is these governments that have all this power. They all work for Satan. And it's all about money, the root of all evil. It's all about borders and control and who can go where, taxes. And, you can't go anywhere without a passport. You can't do this. Just imagine if we lived in a world, guys, where there were no passports, no borders, no money. Your Philistine neighbors and the Israelites would actually probably get along if the governments weren't there. And, they're just people, just like you and your neighbors down the street. Everybody gets along and everybody works together like the Indians used to do, just live off the land, no money, no governments, no taxes, no nothing. But I'm serious, man. It's all about borders over there and passports and being able to go from here to here to here to here. And it's all government control. Just imagine if there were no borders and, these people could come over and mingle with each other and do business with each other and work with each other and be neighbors and everybody, just imagine that if we lived in a world like that, just get rid of these governments and get rid of all these Satanists and maybe something like that would happen. But again, we got to go with the Bible because we already know what's going to happen. It's coming. I think I'm running out of time here, guys. That's good. Peace out. Take care. God bless. Have a great day.